Hello, traders. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys a topic that I titled Ensure Your Entry is Spot On. Now, in another way to rephrase that is you make sure you get your entry right. Okay? Before we proceed, if you are watching my video for the first time and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Please, I beg you, subscribe to my channel, all right? And after you have done the subscription, by subscribing to my channel does not mean you have to pay any money. You're not paying any money. It's just to your email address that you sign in into your own account that will now give you access to the subscription. All right. Why are you doing that? You are doing that for the system to know that you are human, you are not a robot. All right. So this is just a little way you can, you know, support me so that I can keep um, releasing these materials. It's not easy, all those things we paid money for it to learn, and we are just dishing it out for free. So the only support that we need from you guys is for you to just simply subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right. And if you need any mentorship, in case you are interested being a trader, a forex trader to be precise, please let us know so that we can mentor you. You understand? So it's something that will break down. All right, so that you won't have to go through horrible process, even to some point you will even feel like to quit. That is why you need a mentorship. All right, you need somebody to mentor you, to teach you. That is how it goes. All right, so without wasting time, please subscribe and share my videos, and I need you to drop a comment at the comment section. And if there's any challenge you are facing as far as trading is concerned, just leave a message, we'll read your message, then we'll respond to you. We'll see how we can tackle, because trading is not easy, all right? It's not easy until you're able to find your feet. If you decode the way market moves and you know how to restructure and you know how to time your entry, by applying proper risk management, you are just okay. All right. So today the topic is ensuring your entry is spot on. So you must ensure your entry is spot on. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm simply saying that you might be good in trade management. You might be good in using a proper risk management. You might be good in how to read structure. You know when there's a market shift, you know when there's a pullback, you know when there's a retracement, you know even um, everything. You know the fundamentals, you know the technicals. But for you to be profitable, you need to ensure your entry is spot on. You need to know when the actual time to get into the market, to get involved in the market. That is the key there. You need to know the actual time to press the button. That is where most people fail. That is where most traders struggle. Until you get that right, you will keep struggling. It's not a rocket science. All right, you will see a professional trader will just look at the chart. After you have marked all your charts, okay, this is what I'm waiting for, confirmation. All right, you have your rules, we have your trading plans. Once it's okay, the overall trend is this, the current trend is that. Okay, what is the market doing? What is price action doing now? The price action has created a market shift. Okay, now what are you waiting for? Okay, I'm waiting for a break of structure for that current structure to be established. And once it gives you a break of structure, either from the up or the upside, if it's a bullish trend, or to the downside, if it is a bearish trend, after the change of character or a market shift, then it will give you that break of structure. You know, okay, the current trend has been established. What will you now be waiting for? Your entry trigger. That is the secret, guys. Your entry trigger. That is why you see most professionals, they will open their channels. Oh, the market is not ready. But you will now be wondering. I remember when I just started, when I hear my guy will say something, hold on, the market is not ready to sell or buy now. Just calm down. When it's ready, I will let you know. And I will just be wondering. So that is the experience we are talking about. You understand? You see, people will tell you they need you, okay, they are eager to buy, they are eager to sell, they want to just get involved in the market. And when the market is not ready, all right, because it's not good for you to just pull the trigger and just stay there and be praying. Prayer does not work in that regard, all right? Once you pull the trigger to buy or sell, it's the system that will do the rest, all right? So now knowing when to get involved in the market, that is the key to your profitability. I repeat, knowing when at the right time to get involved in the market to buy or sell, rather to go long or to go short, that is your key to profitability. If you have not been profitable and you know risk management, you know how to read structure, you know the technicals, you know the fundamentals, and you are still not profitable, this is just the problem. And you have your strategy. Strategy is not the problem. You might have a very beautiful strategy, like I tell my guys, all the strategy they all work perfectly. But the thing is that, do you know when the time that you are supposed to get involved in the market? That is the challenge of most traders. So now you come to us, we'll teach you, we'll just show you meaning that you have been on this field for a very long time. The only problem or challenges that you have is how to how to ensure your entry is spot on, as in how to know when to get involved in the market. If that is your challenge, reach out to us. I tell you, we'll just show you. Simple. This is what you should look out for before you pull the trigger. All right? Like other blocks. For example, let me just show you guys. This is another block, 4 hour higher time frame. Anytime price get to this point, it must dish out buy. All right, it must dish out buy. Okay, it must dish out buy. Now, the only thing we don't know is that if the buy that the demand has dished out would sustain, if it will keep going higher, or if it will keep going higher, because this one now is bullish. If it will, if the demand zone that dish out the buy, if that momentum will remain, we don't know, and nobody knows that. And the only time you will know, the sign that it will give you for you to know, okay, this momentum is no longer, is fading, is when you see price action creating a high. Then you now see a pullback before you now see a change of character or a market shift. Once you see a market shift, you should know that the current trend has changed. As simple as that. Then once the current trend has changed, all you need to do is that we have two key secret things that that will let you pull your trigger. It's either you apply your Fibonacci tool or you use our strategy or our formula we call ABC formula. It's a very simple thing. I will just quickly show you, but this is what people pay for, but I'll just show you. Now, if I ask you, for example, now, if I ask you this very point now, at this very point, price took off from this low, got here, retrace, created this high, come back, all right, market shift. That is MS. It went up, got here, break structure, then it came down like this. It started market shift again, break of structure, equal highs, or you say market shift because it has broken this structure. Any little thing is important in trading. Because if you scale down to the lower time frame, you discover that this week is a candle body. All right, market shift. It came down. Did it take out this low? No. It got to this point. Now it's going up. All right, they failed to create. If this downtrend, this pullback, if it's something that continues, this guy here is supposed to have violated this low to come down and create another low. But what happened? It tapped into this demand zone. And one secret I want to share with you guys now is that just know that if you scale up again, go to the higher time frame like daily or weekly, you will discover that this whole area here, starting from this bearish candle up to this point here to this point, let me highlight it for you guys to know. This point to this point, all right? I hope you are seeing it. Anyway, if you're not seeing it, let me remove this thing so that you see it very well. This very point here, you can see this thing to this point, up to this very point. This thing here is this area of this other block. This is a demand zone. So if price tap in here, rejected and is going, it has already tapped into the demand zone. Look at it. It tapped into the demand zone and is going. He has already dished out a buy. Do you need to wait? In future, price can still come back and tap into this other block. Now, when you are refining other block, because the whole area here is other block, price can get to this point and it dish out what it's supposed to dish out, like this. This whole area here. This is a high and this is a low. All right, this is the high and this is the low. And once you see that price action get to this point and gave you a rejection like this, then the next bear market is a bullish candle. You just know that the trend is about to change. is about to change. As simple as that. This is the last break of structure. This is the last break of structure. Now there's a rejection. Why? Because he has tapped into the origin that caused all this whole move to this point. He went and he came back to interact with this demand zone. Inside this demand zone, we have this other block here. You see, we have this other block here. This last bearish candle, this is what? A bullish order block. You just measure from the up to the down. Then that means you are refining the other block. Otherwise, this whole area is the other block. The whole area here is the other block. But you can still refine it. But just have it in your mind that price can just tap into this place, the high, all right, and it start pushing. Now, what most people call it is imbalance, right? That price reacted to the imbalance and is going up. Yes, you can call it imbalance. Imbalance because price action move from balance to imbalance, come back to balance, from imbalance to imbalance, from balance to imbalance, then come back to close up the imbalance. All right? That's why we have rally, base, then drop. Those are the things you learn when you to come to us for mentorship. Those are the things you will learn. I tell you, we will teach you and you will understand all those things. All right. Then apart from that, that is number one. Apart from that, you should know that Fibonacci retracement tool is very, very essential. If you measure from here now to the top, where did price tap into? Look at it. It's now in the discount level. Remember in forex, in the forex market, we buy when price trade into our discount level when the trend is bullish. All right. When the trend is bearish, we buy and we sell when price trade into our premium level. All right. What do I mean by that? Now that this one, I see a channel, this one is been selling. Then all you need to do is put your fib from the top, like this, measure it to the downside. All right. For example, like this. Allow price to trade above. Price will come back to you. It will go above 50%. Anything 50% a little up is what? 50% up is what? A premium level. Then if price is going bullish, is going up, anything below 50 is a discount level. Those are the things you need to know. Now, apart from that, this is a secret. We use ABC method. A, B is this high. Then we are looking for C. This is C. All right. The next thing we should be looking for is D, right? Where should D go? D should go up. We should break structure to the upside because this guy failed to take out this A. Now trend has created a structure like this. All you need to do, put your this to measure it to B. From B, drag it like this. A to B. C is your entry, guys. All right. Until price created a structure like this, you don't have anything to do. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this topic God bless you.